everybody, and welcome back to Sweet and Crafty. Mama Z's here. We are back with another DIY activity. Since Halloween is approaching, we are going to paint the pumpkin. Instead of carving it, we are going to paint it. And as you saw in the thumbnail, we are going to paint two turtles today. So my idea is to make double-sided pumpkin and paint two turtles on each side. So now keep in mind, I do have another pumpkin right here, but this one we are going to save for another video. So let's put it aside. Today we are going to paint Raphael on one side, and let's say Donatello on the opposite side. And this way, not only I'm going to save on money, because nowadays pumpkins are not so cheap, you know, but also when I display my pumpkin, I can see turtle on both sides. So for the supplies, I will need this pumpkin that I picked up at Target. Then I have my activity book for pictures, for inspiration. Then I'm gonna be using my acrylic marker, just one black, to outline the picture of my turtles. And I have two different shades of green. I have red for Raphael, purple for Donnie, white and black. And here are my brushes. Oh, and also, of course, I will need my little palette. It's so dirty, but it's just a reminder of all the fun art projects that we have done on Sweet and Crafty. And here's the mat to protect my working space. All right, so first I'll start by outlining the face of both turtles. I'm gonna start with Raphael first, and I have plenty of space, so I can go ahead and make his face pretty big. Okay, so our sketch is ready and the marker is drying out currently. I did want to mention something, that these pumpkins are actually for decoration purposes only. If you have a closer look, it has a nice smooth surface. They do have DIY pumpkins that you can actually carve, and they are softer and the surface is more rough. However, they didn't have the right size that I needed. That's why I decided to risk and go with this kind. Raphael has a little darker shade of green on his skin, so I'm gonna be using this one, and I'll be also using this synthetic brush. So let's go ahead and squeeze this green color on the palette. Let's see if the paint going to stay on this pumpkin. Looks like it should work, and yes, actually drying pretty fast already, but it may need a couple coats. Alright, letting it dry. Meanwhile, we are going to paint his bandana. I'm going to pause it right here. I also do think type of brush plays an important role, because look, this one is way thicker versus this one is thin and flat brush. So maybe for this particular pumpkin, it's better to use this brush. Another pretty important thing, while washing the brushes, make sure you completely remove all the excess of the water, because you definitely don't want to use water with acrylic paint, and especially on this kind of pumpkin. All right, everything looks good. Let's go ahead and move on to his eyes and his teeth. And while waiting for the white paint to dry, I'm taking this thin brush and the black paint, and I'm going to go over everything and outline Raphael's face and add some details like scratches here and there and some shadows to make it look more realistic. Raphael is finished. Let's go ahead and paint Donatella next. Okay, so same thing. I'm gonna use this black marker to outline the picture of Donnie. All right, Donnie looking good. His turtle color is a little lighter than Raph's, so I'm gonna be using this lighter shade of green, but I think this may be too light, so perhaps I should mix these two. For the green color to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm actually run out of my little space on this palette. Gonna use this purple color to paint his mask. So I decided to take a break from purple and go in with green, the second coat, but I am using different brush. See if it's going to give a better coverage this way. Coverage is looking good, so is that beautiful shade of green. Let's continue with purple, and after that we are going to move on to his eyes. We are almost finished. Let's go ahead and outline everything with black paint next. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and add his glasses. We're almost finished with his eyes. However, I still need to add his smile, so that's what I'm gonna do next. And let's add a little light reflection to his eyes, just like that. And then I'm going to take my brush with white paint, dry clean like that. So I still have some paint on it, however, it's not drenched. And slightly smudge like this. Well, maybe something like that. And also I'm going to add some glare into the frames of your glasses. And here are our turtles. Turtle Pumpkin with Raph and Donnie from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. And that's it for this video. Let me know in the comments below, which turtle do you think came out better, Donnie or Raph? Also click the like button if you're a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan, and subscribe to Sweet and Crafty for more crafty videos. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye!